Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, when I first had aircraft around, I didn't want any weapons on my aircraft, and for a while, they were just using them for photographs. And eventually, some pilots started taking up guns and started shooting at the other aircraft. I suppose much like paparazzi, trying to kick off other photographers or something. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. I was paying people to do documented, to photograph all my different sites. That's why they can go back and look at the Auschwitz sites and all my factories. Because I was having them do aerial flyovers of my factories and do filming runs on my factories. Like every couple of years, or every 2 years, or every year, or twice a year, they would do an aerial flyover of one of my factories. That's why you have all those pictures, in black and white and stuff like that, of all these factories back in the day, from the aircraft. They'd have one person in the front flying the plane and one person in the back going like this, rolling the film past the aperture. So that's why you have all these, pictures of all these factories. And plus, I was also using them for photographing or making films of basically of the different new building sites and stuff like that. So anyway, like I said, that was me. And like I said, like I say too, my rear engine, Rolls-Royce Merlin engine, or the rear engine pusher aircraft, the bubble on the bottom and stuff, that was for a film camera thing. They would put a film camera down there, and when they flew over in the back, they would also have a film camera, so they could, be flying really high up in the air, using the turbochargers. Like I said, with the P-51, P-38 Lightning and stuff like that, the turbochargers and everything like that. Like somebody wanted to build them without superchargers or turbochargers, and I was like, you can't build them like that. They won't be any good. And some people were balking at the price. It was only like $400 difference or whatever between the turboed and the non-turboed. So, and the engine sucked without superchargers. So, anyway, I don't know. I think my people always had the superchargers, but they were trying to. Somebody bought a whole bunch of ones without the superchargers, and then they took them back or got superchargers for them, basically. Anyway, so whatever. Like I said, they weren't even really combat aircraft. They were supposed to be pleasure aircraft, just to go flying and stuff like that. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway. Like I say, it's funny. It's strange, all these people trying to become powerful, trying to whatever. Oh well. It's a beautiful planet anyway. It's funny. It's funny how the human race had a tendency to basically like motorcycle riders riding down the road. You see another biker on another motorcycle and you cruise up to him and then you kick him off. Try and kick him and knock him down. Like, is that really what the human race? Is that really how you are? Is that really what the impression you wanted to leave to the universe? Anyway, like I said, mostly it was JFK. I think he thought he could do whatever he wanted, and no one would ever be able to stop him. That nothing bad would ever happen to him. I guess maybe it was Nixon or the black people. I don't really know. Oh well. Maybe it was because he captured me or someone captured me at some point in time. Maybe it was the black race that captured me. I don't know, like I say. Like, sometimes when someone captured me for a minute, I would just kind of laugh. Like, after a minute, I would just kind of laugh. Like, wow, 800 galaxies, and I'm one little life form, one little Lucifer star. Some people say, and it may actually have been true, that I put a bounty on my own self for capture. I don't know. I might have done it. Like I said, sometimes if you're lost in everything else and someone has you, well, you just raise the bounty. I don't know if I actually did that or not, but because then other people will be interested. I think somebody was capturing me or whatever. I don't know. I did a few things. I don't know. There are a few things were done. I forget exactly what they were, when they were, but I did. I thought about a few different situations. I was like, wait a minute, maybe I can do this. So to get myself out of a sticky situation, as they say, or at least to mix it up a little bit. Anyway, I don't know. I'd never tried to. It's just, I was definitely in trouble at several different times. So anyway, whatever. Like I said, I apologize. For anything. But I mean, I really didn't want to die though. I don't know. At one point, I was like, I'm too young to die. I don't know. Mostly, I was getting sick of Rodney or other people. Blah, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. Blah. It's like, oh God, I'd pay real money for this guy to shut up. Probably what you're thinking right now too. It's like, whatever. I don't know. Like I said, Rodney had thousands of years or hundreds of years to say his piece and everything else, and so did everybody else. Everyone has spoken blah, 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 blah before me. So anyway, whatever. At least now I finally get to say my own side of it. Oh well. I can't say it worked out bad. Like I said, to the Irish and everyone else, there was quite a few people that were making me look really good. And like I said, thank you. Like I said, I truly, truly, truly loved all my Belfast people. And my Birmingham and everyone else. Like I said, I know they work day and night to make the glass for those for those buildings. Like thousands, I forget how many planes. It was like 5,000 panes of glass or something like that. And the Birmingham people and the people, I was paying them so they were working, but they weren't making that much money. Mostly they were, historic. Later on, hopefully they'd become rich and everything else like that. Because they were beautiful buildings. Anyway, like I said, I was so proud of my people. They worked really hard. That's why when other people were saying this or saying that, I was like, oh, how dare you? Just like, ah. Because it's like, they were great monumental people that were amazing. Like I said, the builders of the planet Earth are, great, amazing things. Oh. Anyway, the children, I suppose, they're still great builders out there. Billionaires. People going, I'm a billionaire. Don't you know I'm a billionaire? Oh, well, I guess someone has to be. You mean like Bill Gates? Zachary? Please tell me you didn't edit a whole bunch of zeros next to your name. Anyway, whatever. Like I said, the Japanese were going to kick your ass anyway. Let's see. To those people of the USers, well, first the Japanese are going to kick your ass. Then the Irish are going to kick your ass. And then I suppose the Germans are going to be coming along. And then the Indian people. Oh yeah, and of course then later on there's going to be the Middle Easterns. Oh yeah, and then the Mexicans probably. And then after that, I guess the 1.5s might kick your ass, and then the exoskeletons. So, it's like, to the U.S. people or the other people, blah blah blah. Like I said, the list of people that they're going to go after. Like I said, I would say to some other people, I was like, you've done so many horrible things that to a few people in existence. They had done so many horrible things. I was like, something's going to find you. You've affected too many people in the universe. You've affected too many life forms. You've affected too many planets. They are going to go find you. They are going to reach through time and space, and they're going to get you, and then they're going to torture the fuck out of you or do whatever they want to you. And no one's going to stop them. I'd probably say that to JFK and some other people. It's like if you do that much damage, if you cause that much pain, something will come find you. And it will grab you, and you'll enter a hell for which there is no end. Like I said, I could do many horrible things. And I would tell that to Rodney and some other people. I said, I can do many horrible things, but I don't. So if I can do these things, then just imagine how many other things can do them. So that's why I warn my people. I said, be the best people you can be. Then at least if something comes after you, you know, it won't be for the right reasons. So anyway, that's something I tried to tell the human race and everything else. It's like I was a great, powerful life form that could do many unspeakable horrible things, or many unspeakable horrible things. I tried not to. I tried to be a good person and a silly person in the universe. Like I said, at some point in time, the universe was sad and depressed and horrible, and I decided to dedicate my existence to being silly, to brightening up people's days, to making them laugh. Yeah. If I could get someone to just laugh for a second, or just be happy for even a minute, and that was something. You know. So I was a silly little life form, a silly little Stretchy, trying to break people out of the depressing mood that they were in, or the everyday depression. So that's why Stretchy and stuff like that. Just being over happy and silly. Trying to make people... Yeah, because existence can be depressing. Building a civilization can be an unending, depressing job. So I tried to be a silly Stretchy. Stretchy! You know, this and that. To try and brighten the mood of everyone. Anyway, sometimes bringing hope and joy to people can be hard. So, anyway, as Stretchy, I tried to do that as much as I could. So, anyway, I don't know. You know, I made choices in existence and did things from the positions I was in. So, everyone makes their choices. I was fortunate. I was able to make quite a few choices and tried to make all the right ones. Other people were trying to make me do horrible choices and horrible things, and I didn't want to do them. I refused as much as I could. So, anyway, but as I say, I am one, and a very specific, singular one at that. And a very notable one, like I said, Lucifer Star, the Lucifer Star. Everyone in the universe practically knew who I was at one point in time. So, anyway, I've explained the different reasons why. Like I said, a lot of it was not my fault. I had nothing to do with it. It's just simply being known. I never hid who I was or what I was, or what I did. So, anyway, oh well, you know, so. At least you get to finally meet me. So anyway. God. Whatever. Like I said. Oh well.